I met this girl, this lady, I should say. Actually, we realized several years ago. I think we were in the bar business together, or we're at the same time. I guess is probably a better way of putting that. And met recently at Border City Barbell, and I've been watching her posts on Facebook. Very inspiring. Heather McAuley, thank you so much for giving me your time here today.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, when we I'd say that we didn't really know each other, but we were in the same space a long time ago, another life, so to speak, right? And Border City Barbell, you were there, and I kind of put you on the spot to give an interview. But I've been following your journey on Facebook ever since. Mm-hmm. And I know you're very inspiring and impactful to women, but like it's everybody.
Yes.
Let's go back to the beginning. You're from Sarnia?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And talk a bit about, while you were in the bar business there, you were a bartender many, many years ago?
Yes, I was, yes.
Yeah.
I worked at the Lazy Duck and the Stubborn Mule.
Yeah, okay.
For a few years.
And I guess, what I see now, and I mean, like, most recently, we've got it right here. We got to talk about this. Look at this. Strong, the cover of Strong magazine.
Yes.
Look at the smile on your face.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you? And then Best Body here. It started with this. We're going to get to that.
Yes.
It's been quite a journey to this point.
Yes, it has.
Who were you in another life?
That's a good question. I've always been very social and outgoing.
Okay.
And I started my fitness pursuit back when I actually ended my job at the bar. I started pursuing fitness. I hired Tim Love, and he helped me with my first bodybuilding show. So that was back in 2013. And then from then, I took a break from competing. I had 2 children, and then started working. Once my daughter was born, I started working in the gym environment. So I started in Chatham at Good Life at the All Women's Club.
Okay.
And then from there moved to Barrie with my partner at the time and worked at LA Fitness. And then I had my daughter. Sorry, those 2 were before that. And then I had my daughter, and then we also I had my son, sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to think of everything.
The timeline,
and then,
right?
the timeline. And then moved back to this area, Dresden area. And I started working at O2 Fuel for a few years. And that helped re-spark my fitness in the gym industry. And also started my nutrition course as well. And in between that, I kind of, in and out of that, I was dealing with some toxic environments that I wanted to get out of and pursue more for myself and my children. So I made the change to start my nutrition course and start my coaching business 5 years ago now, and it's just boomed since then. So
let's talk about we don't have to go deep details, but what am I trying to say? What was the aha moment? I've had enough of this environment. I'm not doing this anymore. I got to move on. Not an easy thing to do, I would probably imagine.
I wouldn't say there's an aha moment. It's more just accumulated over time, just wanting more for myself. I had a vision of what I wanted to be, who I wanted to become, and I knew that I needed to take a certain path. So that's the path that I chose.
Yeah. And then are you do you read books and do you follow?
I listen to a lot of motivational podcasts.
Yeah.
Tony Robbins is very,
awesome.
Has played a huge role in my life over the years. So yeah, I
Have
would
you
definitely
seen him
say.
live yet?
No, and I would love to.
On the list to do?
Yes.
Yeah, me
definitely.
too.
That would be very impactful on a whole new level.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then your children, talk about them. What's their names? How old are they?
Troy will be turning 8 tomorrow,
right.
And Claire is 9. Her birthday's in November.
8 and 9.
Yes.
Single mom.
Yes.
That's got to be and then you've got your business.
Yes.
And then whatever else you're doing in your personal life, whether hanging out with the girls or whatever. How do you balance all of that in today's world, as the cliche goes?
I get that a lot, and I just kind of make it work. Lots of scheduling.
Yeah.
With having two businesses, I can manage my own schedule, which is, it helps with the flexibility. And also just setting my goals, making sure those are in place. Meal prepping helps a lot, especially with making sure that I fuel my body properly so that I can function and have the energy to do all the things that I do. And yeah, just a lot of scheduling and making sure that my days are planned and structured. I think that is a huge thing.
Yeah. And you have the flexibility to spend time with the children, though,
yes.
do you?
Yes.
That feels, you can see you smiling when you talk about that. That feels good.
Yes, it does feel very good.
Yeah.
We spend a lot of time together, and we like to go on walks and scooter rides and swimming. We love to be at the beach all the time.
Oh yeah. I see your posts of your feet.
Yeah.
We're at the beach today.
Yeah.
And showing the kids off, running around and having fun and good times. And good for you for doing that, because in today's society, we've gotten so busy, right? Mm-hmm. To be able to just sit back and relax, and you make that time.
Yes.
Yeah. How are the kids? Are they boy, I know we have to tell the truth, but they're good kids.
Yes. Yes. That. I get a lot of compliments on them. They are very well behaved. They're very caring children. They are wild too. They have their wild sides and their moments, like every child does.
Yeah.
But they are the most supportive and encouraging. Gonna get a little emotional.
That's okay.
They're very supportive and encouraging towards me and my goals, and it helps motivate me even more to be the best that I can be for them.
Yeah.
So.
It's funny, we were talking before we started the camera, and I said, isn't it great when, like, we obviously need to support our children, but when they support back and they're kind of getting what we're doing, and they support back, that's obviously, thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, no problem.
That's important to you. And what are they, I mean, I know they're still young, they could probably change their mind a few times, but what are their goals right now?
Well, their goals, I'm not sure long term, but I know that they are very active. They enjoy like climbing on my stepper, wearing my weighted vest. My son's done that a few times. And I actually just brought my daughter to the gym the first time yesterday.
Oh, I saw that.
That was really cool. Very, very special moment for me and her. And now she's like constantly asking when we can go back. So that's really cool.
Would there be a little competition there for her to keep up to mom?
No, I want to just set her on the right path in like a healthy way. For sure, not like competitive in any way. I just want to empower her to feel good in the gym. And with this, I'm actually creating a workshop for young girls. I haven't mentioned this to you, but I'm creating a workshop for young girls in the fall. It's going to be ages 9 to 13, and it's all about empowerment and wellness. So I want to educate them on moving their body in a way that feels good to them. So exercise, nourishing their body in a way that teaches them not about like diet culture or anything like that. I want to teach them what feels good in their body and how to like not necessarily how to cook, but just choose healthier choices. I find girls at this age between 9 to 13, they do tend to start having different views and perspectives and stuff on food just based on media and everything else, right? So I feel that it would be important to teach these young girls how to nourish their body, how to move their body in a way that feels good, and then also talk about self-confidence and feeling good in their body and being kind to other women, because we need to stick together and support and encourage each other at any age in life.
Yeah. And let's be honest, like, well, even talk about like losing weight. If you're overweight, it's not fair to women compared to guys. Like, we just, you know,
we have so many different factors.
You have so many different curves in different places, and losing weight here is different than losing weight here.
Yes.
Us guys usually just have to lose it right here, right? And it's not super, super hard. But the let's talk about the mental health side of all of this, so too. Everybody I've talked to, and it comes up at every show, is mental health. The brain and the body don't really know the difference, right? They would you agree that like they got to work together?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. And do you will you put mental health discussions
in the workshop?
And,
Absolutely.
And do you have those mental health discussions
Yes.
at home with the kids?
Yeah, we focus a lot on mindset at home and with my coaching business and, my clients, and with this workshop coming up, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a huge aspect.
Because especially, and then you go to the teen, well, you say 9 to 13, but I guess that's all kind of the teen years in there. Is girls and boys are so different there too, right? And there's a lot going on, and hormones, and then I want to fit in, I want to be liked, and pressures and bullying and everything. Have you what's the adaptation, I guess, if you will, from our generation to your children's generation when it comes to the bullying side of things?
I feel it's gotten a lot worse. Yeah. For sure.
Harsher?
I would say so, because we have social media, right? Yeah. So people just can say stuff behind a screen rather than growing up. Yeah. Right. And rather than growing up, it was more face to face. So I think it's a lot worse. And I've always tried to encourage my children to be kind to others, but also most importantly to themselves, and to remember that what other people say maybe to them or about them or whatever has no reflection on my children or whoever, right? It has no reflection on them. It's whatever that person's dealing with. Yeah. So
is that the philosophy? Don't worry about what other people think about you. It's none of your business.
Is that my philosophy?
No. Yeah, but I mean, you've heard that, right? Don't worry about what other people think.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
You can't really take the opinions of other people, everybody's opinions, and create yourself from that, because who would you be? You have to focus on yourself and what you truly want to do and what matters most to you. And like, I've learned that over the years to kind of like pull myself back from like trying to people please and make everybody happy. At the end of the day, you are with yourself, and you need to make yourself happy and make your own choices. Yeah, I can't walk away from me. That's right. Self-talk is really important too, right? And that would make it harder, the social media. Like for me, my social media, it's all positive, but I make those choices, right? But kids is just a little bit different. They're still trying to fit in and and even when we grow older, we all want to be liked. For sure. But that's not a reality, right? That's right. Is there a mind trick to all of this to start to think differently? I would say try to catch yourself in those thoughts that you're having that may not be positive. If you kind of are in your head and you're thinking about negative thoughts about yourself, try to be aware of that and then shift your focus. I'm talking about it in my magazine, my next issue coming out. I also imply this method myself, and it's like a 2-minute method. So try and like change your environment, change your focus, and change your words. And I pulled that from Tony Robbins. And it works wonders. So if you're going through a hard time or something, change your focus. So what you're focusing on, or change your environment, get up and move rooms, go outside for a breath of fresh air, and change your words. So if you're noticing you're having these negative thoughts in your head, change those words to something positive. Try and flip the switch. And you can change like that. Yeah, it really can happen. And then it just becomes a habit over time. And then next thing you don't even realize it, right? I like the one in there though, like change your room. I've always said, and I don't know if it was Zig Ziglar or Jim Rohn or somebody said, you're the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with. And sometimes, especially when we get older, maybe we've been hanging around that person for a long time, and then we have to kind of, it's not that they're a bad person, it's just they don't align with you anymore. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Did you find you obviously had to make those changes? Certain people who you're hanging around, friends, whatever. Did you find that hard to do? Yes, it's challenging. It can be challenging for sure, because you build good relationships with these people, right? And then it's like you kind of have to see, well, are they adding to where I want to go, or are they kind of holding me back? And it's not necessarily that person in particular. It's just maybe something in there is not aligning anymore, right? With where you want to go or who you want to become. Yeah. Some would call that selfish. You're better. You think you're better than me now. And it's not even about that. No, yeah, for sure. But did you deal with any of that? No, I don't think so. Yeah, yeah.
just taking care of you.
Yeah, that's what it comes down
to.
Like
I say, it's okay to be selfish if you're in a positive way. Like,
yeah.
I'm thinking, yes, I am thinking of me first, and if you don't align with what I'm doing, like, you know, like, I don't go to bars like I used to because I quit drinking. So why would I, you know, that doesn't mean I'm better. I'm just making different choices for myself and my family. Then this turns into the physical side, and this is where I lack a little, I'm not going to lie. I'm working on it. But the physical side, like, are you working out every day? Are you that person?
I train about 6 days a week.
Wow. And how many hours each time?
That kind of varies. I would say at least 2 hours.
Yeah.
But I also have, like, I'm following a strict workout plan right now.
Yeah.
So I do fasted cardio, and then I do cardio post-workout. So generally I split all three up, just on my schedule and what works for me. So my actual workout can be about an hour to an hour and a half. And then I have my 2 cardio sessions.
That's above average.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. This
for my clients, we program around, depending on the client, it's usually 30 to I would say an hour.
Right. And is your program for your clients like, okay, 30 to an hour every day, 6 days a week?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
It depends if they are in which program they're in. If they're in a custom program, then we tailor it completely custom to them. If they can only do 3 days a week. Yeah, for sure. And then I do have another program that's more of like a general program called the Fit Babe Lifestyle, and that is like a monthly membership program.
Okay.
That one, they're generally 4 to 5 days a week.
Okay. Well, let's talk about Strong. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Right?
Dream come true.
Well, I was going to say, look at the girl. That's okay.
Yeah.
Though, like, and I want to get to talking to you. I'm sure you have a long list of goals, but please share the journey to as close as you can to when, like, did you say I'm going to be on the cover of Strong, or was this just like, tell the story?
Okay, well, I've been wanting to be in a magazine and on the cover for as long as I can remember. I used to have, like, I have visions of having my own space, having multiple covers of me on the wall, just as like an achievement and something to inspire people who come into my space, right? And now, like, I have my own studio.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I've got me on the wall. Like, to me, it feels pretty amazing. Yeah. So how this all started was I've been in contact with Paul Busetta, and he is the CEO and the main photographer of Strong Fitness magazine.
Okay.
So I've been in contact with him over the years, and he made a post this year, earlier in the spring, that he was looking for a few fitness coaches for this special edition, the Best Body Guide, for this project. So I reached out to him, we connected, and we hired each other to create this. I'm on page 64. I almost pulled right to it. Right here.
Oh, okay.
So I'm demonstrating a lower body workout.
Yeah.
And then that day, I also hired him to shoot privately for an hour after this was finished. And we just totally hit it off. We had a great connection. We made great photos together. And that led into this cover opportunity. So they sent me the contract that day, and when I went home, I actually took up my Polaroid camera and I got a Polaroid picture, like an instant printout of Paul and I put it on my vision board. And on my vision board, I had an issue of the Strong cover issue, and I looked at the date, and it was for the July-August issue, and that's the cover that I got. Isn't that amazing?
Thank you for sharing that. Right.
Yes.
Because I think, like, there's a lot, I mean, I do some motivational posts and stuff like you do, and I think sometimes people go, oh yeah, okay, whatever. Or we hear of Tony Robbins, for example, and we've heard about the manifestation and the vision board, but I don't know that how many of us actually know somebody personally that's worked for, maybe, and that's just, we talk about, like, I have one. It's maybe not on a big Bristol board, but I have one, and if more and more people could just get into working on this, right down to the month.
Yes, and I didn't even know it. I just had an issue, and I said, you know what? I took it off the magazine, put it on my vision board before this was even an opportunity, and down to the issue, down to the month, like you said. Yeah. So it was pretty amazing, and manifestations worked
in my life over the years,
Yeah.
many times, like
To having your
exactly.
own studio and everything. Talk
Yeah.
that's were there challenges along the way that almost I always was there ever a moment at some point in this journey to where you are now that you thought, oh, I'm done, I can't do this, like self-doubt, I guess? Was there
Self-doubt, yes,
yeah,
but not giving up.
yeah.
No,
Not
just
an option, right?
no.
Yeah.
I don't want that to be an option for me because that doesn't feel good.
What's your why?
My why? I would definitely say my 2 children.
Yeah.
And myself, yeah. I just want to keep being the best person that I can be for them and for myself and impact so many people. That's what I truly want to do, is impact other people and know that no matter what they are going through or have gone through, that they can change their life around, they can be better, be healthier, be happier, and live a more abundant lifestyle.
No matter where you are.
No matter what.
No matter where you are right now.
It takes self-belief, and that can be hard to do, is change your beliefs, but it is possible.
Yeah.
100% it is.
Is it easy to do?
No.
Yeah.
Or we'd all do it, right?
Right?
That's right.
It's like going to the gym. Well, I think I've always said things like, I read a book a long time ago, The Slight Edge by Jeff Wilson, and he said it's easy to do. Going to the gym is easy. It's just that it's easy not to do.
For sure. You have to make that choice.
You have to turn it around, right? Like quitting drinking. I could go for a beer when I'm done this interview. It's a nice hot day out there. I'm just not going to. And I find it easier to do. There's more effort in where am I going to go, and I'm going to do this, and then I got to open it up, and I get it, like, or just go, no.
That's what I teach some of my clients too, is like, make the more empowered decision. Yes, you can eat whatever you want, but make the decision to choose something healthier for yourself, right? Yes, you can skip the gym, or yes, you can go to the gym. What's going to be better for you? What's going to make you feel better? It's always about the choice that's going to help get you more aligned to the best version of you, or feel good. And that's what we all want to do, is feel good and healthy and strong and happy, right?
Yeah.
So,
and it's really about not who you are today. It's about who you can become.
yeah, and I would say, like, yes, we've all had things that happen to us that lead us to today, but the person we are today is helping us shape who we want to be tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And the actions that you take today are going to either get you closer to becoming that person, and there's nothing wrong with being who you are today, right? There's nothing wrong with being happy the way you are. But if you want more for yourself, then by all means start choosing things that align with that person. And having that vision and getting so clear on that is definitely important.
Do you, I always tease my wife and my son, I would say, for years, and they roll their eyes still sometimes, but they start to do it. But write it down. Are you a write it down kind of person?
Yeah. Pen to paper for sure.
Yeah. Pen to paper.
Yes.
Not put it in your phone. Right?
No.
And you
I
have
definitely
it
like
pinned
to write
around,
things out.
and do you look at it and
Yeah.
every day? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, I think that's just another habit a lot of us miss too. Is like, just write it down and just make it open it up, read it, and go, oh yeah, right. And the manifestation board or vision board, whatever, all of those tools. Do your kids have vision boards?
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Yeah.
We like to do that.
Can you share what's on their vision board?
They have just different pictures of, like, dogs. My daughter really wants to have a dog, and just like little nice things that they've cut out of magazines. So pictures of, like, traveling. And just makeup and things like that. Like, just little things for now. But
kid stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. Do you like to travel?
I do.
Yeah. Where have you been?
I've been to out west to visit my sister I've been out there a couple times. So I've been to Jamaica, Mexico, China, Scotland, England. Yeah.
And Scotland, China. What's China like? I've always wanted to go there.
It's very interesting. It's a totally different culture. It was really cool. Yeah. My their dad and I, we traveled there to visit his family who were working there at the time.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Where else is there? What's on the list for travel? Do you have places like, I gotta go there?
I haven't really thought about it too much.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But you want to do more.
Yes.
For sure.
And definitely bring my kids more.
Yeah. That's great. I just I get chills just sitting here talking to you about it, because I believe everything that you're saying, and I believe that you'll accomplish what you're setting out to do. It's just you got that vibe and that energy. Let's talk about the studio, FitSculpt Studio, right? How did this begin for you?
Well, it was a business goal of mine or idea I had a few years ago.
Okay.
But just the timing wasn't right. So it kind of was put on the back burner, but I started planning it back then when I had the idea to invest in this. Into body contouring is what it's called.
Okay.
But I've branded it as FitSculpt because it aligns more with my business. And body contouring, so then I saw the course being offered last year. And at the time, it wasn't the right time. But then the girl who was running the course, offered it again in September. So then I took advantage of it then. I'm like, now's the time. Third time's the charm, right?
Right.
So now's the time. So I just started planning out my business because I do have my coaching business. So I started planning this out. I did the course. I met Tito. I'm located inside Tito's tattoo studio.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
He actually gave me a tattoo back in September. I told him about my business and he offered me this place. So we cleaned it out. We painted it together, cleaned it up, and became FitSculpt Studio. And I opened my doors in December.
Right.
And I've helped over 100 people through my door.
Is that
now.
right?
Yeah.
Is this all women or is it women
men
and men?
Women, yeah.
And talk a little bit more about what it is. Like, what are you doing?
Body
contouring. I see here, I've got the chair and everything. Like,
yes.
What's happening?
So body contouring helps with stubborn fat. It can help reduce and minimize stubborn fat, cellulite. It can help tighten loose skin and produce collagen in the skin as well. I also offer some lymphatic massage with my treatments as well, and detox sauna therapy. And that's like a detox blanket that helps pull out the toxins and water and bloat from your body. And that's a very relaxing experience.
Yeah, right. And what's the process like as far as like, does somebody come to you once or once a month or for a year, or what's that roughly like? I know it's different for everybody, I'm sure.
Yes, everyone has different goals, and everyone has different lifestyles too, and their bodies react differently, right? So the treatment is more customized to that person, but typically people are coming in for 6 or more sessions. They're seeing the best results with that, and it's more maintainable. And then I do offer a maintenance program, which is 1 to 2 sessions per month. Right. That helps you maintain your results while you're exercising and fueling your body properly.
Yeah. So it's a whole lifestyle thing too, right? It goes along with the mental health, the get to the gym, whatever that looks like. Do you help people, like, when you say your coaching business, are you helping people design that plan? Like,
yes,
how to eat, all of it?
Yeah, so I'm creating like a workout plan for them, nutrition, I recommend different types of foods that may help them achieve their goals, calories, macros, macronutrients, which are protein, carbs, and fats. We kind of touch base on all of that together, and then I help them over the duration of their program to help them reach their goals, whether that be build muscle, lose fat, just become healthier overall, wellness goals.
Yeah. I might have to talk to you.
Yeah, sounds good.
Get some free advice on it. I'm just kidding. But that's no, these are important things, right?
Yes,
You know, because
absolutely.
Seriously, I say somebody like me, I get some advice out of you, but you probably do get asked questions all the time and stuff. But like, I'm the type of person where I'm like I wouldn't have a clue where to begin. As far as, I mean, I know I can go to the gym and I can get on a treadmill and I'm gonna do that kind of thing. I'm a Planet Fitness kind of guy. That's the basic for me. But then you look at something like a Border City barbell. That's way more advanced than that, I think. But anybody can start there too,
Absolutely.
right? Like, is it like, I see you lifting weights and I'm afraid I would hurt myself.
I think having the right person in your corner can definitely help. Border City has great personal trainers there too, and any gym should have some pretty good, knowledgeable personal trainers there that can help you get started if you need to, for sure.
Where do you work out?
I work out at a few different gyms, but I do mainly train out of Border City.
Yeah. Let's talk about that relationship there. You know, I remember when I was there that day, and then I was back for the weightlifting fundraiser.
Oh, yes.
And I really got a vibe out of there. Like, I was going, okay, you know, they asked me to be there. Okay, I'm going to be there. And I'm looking around. And I'm like, well, little, I wouldn't say intimidated, I just didn't know what to expect. But I wasn't there long. Mm-hmm. Like from the moment I walked in that door, the girls at the front were, "Hi, how are you?" And the big smiles, and they're really kind of like a family to you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and very welcoming.
Yeah,
for sure.
They supported you along the way in this journey?
Yes, they have.
Yeah, how so?
They've given me a great space to train, and I actually started, before they opened the doors, Brooke approached me to be one of their first personal trainers. So that started off, we both started off in a great foot there. I was a personal trainer there for about a year and then became an independent contractor, and that was a great relationship as well. And then I took like a step back from that and pursued opening my FitSculpt studio. So they've just been so welcoming and encouraging along my journey to my shows. I've competed twice there now, and had that gym and the environment to motivate me and inspire me. So it's been great.
And you've got, don't you have like, what is this up here? I think this is recent.
This is Believe Supplements.
Okay.
So I'm a sponsored athlete and a wholesale retailer with Believe Supplements. So they offer proteins and greens, lots of different supplements to help you pre-workouts, and essential amino acids to help with your workouts.
Now somebody like me, I haven't even started yet. Would I still take this, or would
you could, but
not until I'm working out, kind of thing.
I typically get my clients focused more on their nutrition and workouts and changing their behaviors before implementing a bunch of supplements.
Right.
Because I feel that it's more important to nail those down than just add in a whole bunch of supplements right away. But my top ones would be definitely greens are great to have, a multivitamin, and the essential amino acids during your workouts would be good, like the BCAAs.
And then what about like things like just the natural, like apples or oranges? Or bananas or beans, or like, do you go through that kind of stuff? Like
what I recommend. We focus a lot on protein intake. So different lean
I'm a type
sources.
2 diabetic, so is there anything extra?
I would focus on protein for sure, and then making sure that you are paying attention to your carbs and your sugar intake and eating more balanced throughout the day. So maybe smaller meals throughout the day rather than 3 big meals and having your blood sugar spike.
Okay, so I'm doing good then, because I'm doing. There's got to be a relationship building piece to all of this. Like, again, like I come in to see you, you're going to spend some time getting to know your clients and who they are. Are there any awkward conversations? Like, are you the whole accountable coach too? Like, David, you said you were going to do this and you haven't done it. So if you want my help, are you going to do you have those?
Try not to be too tough love, but yes, I do give some to clients if they need it. And yes, I am here for accountability and support. And clients that do come in here, we're having conversations about, even if they don't hire me as their fitness coach, if they're still in here, they get coaching knowledge too. So, and accountability. And sometimes they even say like, "Oh, I've started my journey now. Like, I'm so excited."
Okay,
so it's pretty
positive.
Cool.
But you must be, it's like the bartender, right? Are you a bit of a psychologist at times?
Yes,
people get talking and share.
People feel very comfortable talking to me, and I'm a safe space for a lot of people, and whatever they say stays with me. So.
I would say that the confidentiality would be a huge piece of what you're doing as well.
For sure.
Great space here. Future plans to have like your own giant studio with 20
I would like to grow to a wellness style.
Like a clinic?
Not necessarily. I'm not sure yet, but just more have more wellness spaces and things to provide for my clients.
Are you looking? I guess with that, when I'm looking, because I see this and this, right, and I just go, like, wow, but I see more coming from you, like in big ways.
Yes.
More magazines.
Yes.
Other magazines?
I love Strong Fitness, and I'm actually an expert columnist in their next 3 issues as well. Okay. So in their September issue that comes out, I'm going to have a column that I write that is about sharing my knowledge and my expertise. So each issue that they have coming up, I will be an expert columnist, and I'm gonna hopefully be working more with them in the future too. Yeah. So it's a great magazine and great people to work with, and I'm just super excited about this opportunity.
Yeah,
like,
you can
amazing.
tell.
Yeah,
it's great.
Thank
Big
you.
grins going on there. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What would you say, man or woman, who's like thinking about it? You know what I mean? Like they're thinking about, oh, I'd really like to do that, or wow, listening to your story is so inspiring, but I don't know if that's me, or I don't know if I can do that.
I do hear that quite a bit.
Yeah. What's your advice?
I would say figure out what you truly want and go for it. You're never going to be motivated. There's never going to be the right time to start something. You just have to take action and take that step forward.
Yeah, that's the tough piece, I think, is the action part.
Yes.
It's like, see, for me, I'll go to the quitting drinking thing, you know, like for me, I said, I found it tougher to decide, to make the decision to do it than it was to do the actions of doing it. I find a lot of people get it backwards. They think the action's tough. Would you agree with that it's harder to make the decision, or is it harder to take the action?
I think it's harder to make the decision because you can easily get in your head and talk yourself out of not doing something.
Right, before you get started.
Yes, and I've done that.
Yeah.
So, but on the other end of it, it's being disciplined and choosing, okay, like, yes, I need to do this, right? You know what you need to do, so you have to take that action, right? There's been times where I've driven to the gym and sat in my car for 20 minutes not wanting to go in, right? But it's like, I got to do it, right? Yeah. So that's just what you do, and then you get out the door and you
Nike
go in the gym.
Had figured it out, right?
Yeah.
Just do it.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, but we'll just do it. I learned from a gentleman a few years ago, actually, and his thing was, champions do what needs to be done, even if they don't feel like doing it. It's like NHL hockey players. They don't want to go to practice. They want to go out there and get in the game, and they want to play, but they know, I got to do the practice, so they do it because that's what champions do, right? You know, just get her done, so to speak.
Yeah.
Any other business aspirations besides what you're currently doing that you've looked at, or maybe what you can share? Well,
my next focus is definitely this workshop for young girls.
Yeah.
I would say that's on the radar, and
Have you put that out there yet?
No.
Oh, okay. So we just did.
Yes,
right.
We did.
I guess.
Yeah.
Right. And you're expecting a good response from that.
Yes. Everyone I've talked to, and some of the businesses that I've already reached out to about networking with this event has been very positive responses and positive feedback. So I'm really looking forward to it.
I can imagine some parents would be grateful for that support. You know, like I know a couple of fellas who are single dads. They have a little girl. She's about 9 or 10 years old. One guy I can think of in particular, actually, and he's like dealing with certain things, and then he's also looking ahead. It's like, I know this is coming, and I don't know, as a dad, it's a guy thing. I don't know how to talk about that, right? And so I would say coaching, but I think you offer some relief for people. Is that part of it?
What do you mean?
Like you're offering some relief, like to be able to know that I don't know how to do this.
With this workshop?
Yeah, or anything that I mean, you're relief.
Yeah.
Have you looked at it that way?
No, I haven't. But thank you.
Yeah, some relief for people. Your posts, I shared them with my wife Jennifer too, and I was like, check this out, like look at that, because we're all about reading the right stuff, 10 minutes a day at least, and everything. Are you pulling this from somewhere, or are these all your own words? Are you sharing
usually
them?
what I'm like feeling in that moment.
In the moment?
Yeah. Or what has been what I can relate to.
Yeah. So. You've helped me get out of bed earlier. I was always a night guy, coming from the bar business, right? But then I've been becoming a morning guy, and I thought, 9 o'clock is pretty good. Apparently not.
Well, it's each individual, right?
That's right, and not just you. Like there's others, but I see that and I go, I heard, and it's been impactful to me. It's been impactful to Jennifer, and I like sharing your stuff around. And you're very transparent and open about. I mean, again, not you say you come from a negative environment at one point in your life, not with the details, but you share that openly, that it's not just like do this. It's like, so I do this because, and I've been through this, and you're sharing your experiences that way. Have you, from all of that and the experiences that you've shared with us so far, have you sat back in the chair and went, wow?
I have those moments.
Are you a little surprised at all?
Proud and grateful,
Yeah.
I would say,
Yeah.
for sure. It's not, I don't know if I would use the word surprise, because
No, because
it's been a vision, right? Over time, but it's definitely like, and I'll have some friends who may be watching this and kind of like laugh, because they remind me that I do need to take that time to be grateful, and not necessarily to be grateful, but to give myself the credit that maybe I don't take the time to do, stemming from, wherever I've been up until this point, and who I am today, and the people that I've impacted. So I do take time, but I should take more time.
Yeah. It's hard to give herself credit sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm great. Look what I did. It's hard to, because it sounds, I don't know, egotistical or something like that.
But it is important, because it's part of self-love and self-respect, and you do need to give that praise to yourself, for sure.
Because you got to love yourself, right?
Absolutely, yes.
So many people out there, I think, saying, and honestly, I think some ladies that go, oh, I wish I could find me a guy that makes me happy. What do you say?
Starts with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it does.
Yeah.
Instead of giving that person 110%, you give yourself that first, and love yourself first, because then when you have that love for yourself, you can give that to other people, and you will find that love for you, for sure.
Yeah. It's hard to do sometimes, because we get reliant on others a lot of times, right? And so I don't need you, but you enhance me, right? Because I'm already loving myself, and how much sleep do you get? Like, do you? What times? Tell me about your day. What times your day start?
My alarm goes off at around 4:30.
Yeah.
Typically, I'm up by like 4:45, maybe.
So you're in bed at 8?
I wish. Lately, it's been probably like 11.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going
long
on
days.
5 hours sleep?
Yes.
Roughly?
Yeah.
Do you sleep well? Are you a good sleeper?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am lights out
Like,
as soon as I lay in bed. Yes.
Yeah. So, but that, some would say like we're supposed to have like 6 to 8 hours a day, but you're doing it on 5. How is
Sometimes less, but it depends.
Yeah. You don't have a problem shutting your brain off then?
Not at night, no.
That's my problem. I'm like, it's bedtime. David, come on. Yeah.
Well, what you could do if your brain's going a lot at night is get up and write it out. Get it out of your mind. And just write out your thoughts.
I should try that. I've heard that before, and I am a guy who puts things down, but I've never thought about that really. Like a journal, I know, right? I used to do the journal thing, and years ago.
Brain dump.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes, like, if I can't fall right asleep, like, I don't go on my phone. Like, I don't scroll and stuff on my phone. And same when I wake up in the morning, I just don't go on my phone. But I will put on some type of, like, maybe sleep meditation or something, and put my phone away and just listen to that if I can't fall asleep.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the phone thing.
Okay.
Are you a scroller?
No.
Yeah. When you're on your phone, what are you doing?
I'm generally, like, I do like to scroll a little bit, but then I'm like, okay, this isn't doing anything for me.
Right.
But mainly when I'm on my phone, I am like working. So that's like creating content, because I have all the apps on my phone that I do on my computer, reaching out to clients. I can do programming on my computer, all that type of stuff.
Yeah. You're not watching cat videos on TikTok or dance videos, right?
No.
What do you do for fun? I know this is all fun to you. Don't get me wrong. I know, but like when you're, are you taking a break from it? I know, like, obviously when you're with the kids, but like, do you take a break from this and do you go hang out with the girls and just be silly, or like, what do you do?
I try to, yeah. I do like to spend a lot of time by the water in the summer, obviously. But for fun, I don't know, I like going for walks and stuff. I do like to have an adventure, spontaneous side, and like do random adventures, like go karting and like maybe some golfing and stuff like that. Just something different and fun. I do like to travel to different towns and check that out, but other than that, like right now my lifestyle is very disciplined and routine with different things that I've got going on, so making that time for those fun little adventures is not very often.
Yeah, maybe a little more you need to.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure.
It's accountability. We got
Yes.
it right here on I could say on tape, but you know what I mean. And your big. What's the ultimate vision for Heather McAuley? What is? Will you? I guess what I'm saying is like, will you ever get there, or is it just always growing?
I would say I'm always growing.
Yeah.
And so are my goals and my dreams, for sure.
Yeah. And besides Tony Robbins, who else is there a female in your life, whether it's someone online or someone that you know what about personally? Was there someone in your life that helped you get inspired?
I'd say my sisters help inspire me, for sure. I'm not sure off the top of my head though.
Yeah. It comes from
one person who my Nana has always been a huge role model for me. She was a doctor here in Sarnia, very well known, and she always wanted to make an impact and was very caring and played a huge role in Sarnia Lambton. And I see myself following in her footsteps, not in the doctor aspect, but more like being a positive role model in Sarnia Lambton and helping people the best that I can do. So
yeah. And you're asked. I always like to ask the bucket list question, like jumping out of an airplane or something, like anything.
That's a huge goal. Yeah.
Is it
Skydiving,
really?
absolutely.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to do it, but I think I might chicken out by the time I get to the edge of that plane.
Then you just jump.
I know, right? I have to
I'm sure I will get to that.
I have to get all this insurance money, according to my wife, or something.
But you just got to jump and take the risk, right?
Well,
and that's with anything,
let's
really.
talk about that. A lot of people get to the edge of that cliff, so to speak, and you believe in that. Take a leap of faith. Yeah. For sure. How do you talk yourself out of it? Like, I mean, how do you talk yourself into doing it? Like, that's. You hear, let me give you an example, like Tom Cruise. I don't know how much you
don't really watch TV.
Tom Cruise, right? But he talks about don't be afraid to be afraid. And like this guy's doing some pretty wild, crazy stuff. Like he's on the outside of an airplane, never mind flying his own airplanes and flipping around. He does all of his own stunts. I mean, you got to be going like, most of us would be going like, yeah, I could do that and die. That would be the first thing that, like, first of all, how do I even get there? But he's an example of what a person can achieve when they believe. Yes. Right? Are there any limits?
Only the ones that you create.
Yeah.
You can easily talk yourself out of anything, but you can easily talk yourself into anything. And we've said that earlier in the conversation too, right? Yeah. So it is just taking that scary leap. Yeah. And whatever happens, right? And either way, whatever way it happens is meant to be. It's what I believe anyways.
But is there a realistic side to it too? Like, I'm just sort of playing devil's advocate, but like, I'm not going to wake up tomorrow at 56 years old and say, I think I'll go be a professional NHL goalie. It's probably not likely. Or am I talking myself out of that? If that's what, not that I intend to do it, but there's an extreme example of something, right?
Yeah.
Physical limits, etc.
I think that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to, for sure. And I don't think age has anything to do with it.
Yeah. I'm not doing that, by the way, folks. It would be funny to watch, I'm sure, but no,
because that's just another limit you're putting on yourself.
That's right. Well, I mean, you look at Thomas Edison inventing the light bulb, or heart transplants. Like heart transplants, there's no way you're doing that, and that's a giant piece of plastic that they put in there. Now it's day surgery. That all comes from somebody believing that this is all possible.
Absolutely.
Elon Musk, like him or hate him, he's built a whole bunch of rocket ships and he's headed to Mars, right? That doesn't just come. Do we have to have money to do all these things?
No.
Yeah.
Nope. I mean, like, to start, maybe eventually, but you can start from nothing and build your way up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that was you?
Yes.
Nothing. Yeah. Walked away from whatever you had to walk away from, put yourself in the right room.
At one point over the past few years, I've slept on the floor of our home so that my children had a home and food to eat and their own beds and everything else. So I've had to make sacrifices, and now I'm here.
Yeah.
Right? And so you just have to believe in yourself and know that you can achieve your goals no matter what, and you'll always find your way.
There's no, you know what? You have so much conviction when you speak. There's no, like, I don't hear, oh yeah, that's too bad, or yeah, okay, I get you. Just like, yeah, well, no, do that. It's just done for you, right? It's all already done, and now you're just going through the actions, and making it come to life.
And what do you mean?
Well, I've heard that say it's, you know, like, oh, here's a goal, and I just go, it's already done. Now
I've heard that before.
Now I've got to go. I just got to go through the steps to it.
Yes,
it's already done. Up here, it's already done.
For sure.
Right.
And I think that goes back to having that vision and that manifestation and that goal, right? If you have that goal, it's like, okay, what steps do I need to take? It's not a matter of like, you know, I'm trying to find the words right now, but it's not what's going to happen. It's how am I going to make it happen, right? So how can I make this goal
again, the decision
happen? For sure.
Yeah.
And it's just making sure that your actions are aligned and your decisions align with that goal that you want.
How are we doing in schools? Like, I feel like, and I've said this in many interviews, we're not teaching enough of the right stuff. Like money's always one that I bring up, but this kind of mindset stuff.
I think that there should be more of it, for sure.
Yeah. You'd like to see that implemented into a program? Like,
I would think so, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And who would you recommend besides Tony Robbins that they read?
Oh, I have no idea.
Are you a Mel Robbins?
Yeah, I
gal?
love her stuff, yeah. I don't read that often. I'm more like listening.
Kind of
yeah.
Yeah, me too. Or YouTube, whatever, right? Yeah. Mel Robbins says, let them. The latest one, the let them theory.
Yeah,
right.
That's a great theory.
And it's. I wish, you know, like that. Going back to the beginning of our conversation here earlier, we talked about like not worrying about what other people think. I wish we could learn that earlier in life. Sometimes we go, oh boy, you know, I grew up, and it's funny how our parents get smarter as we get older, kind of thing, or something. But do you think we need to learn that sooner in life, like kindergarten?
Yeah, for sure. I think it would be helpful over the years, and that's kind of like why I want to start this workshop too for the young girls. Yeah. So where they're at an age where they can soak in the information and then take the tools and then kind of develop from there.
Yeah. So will your daughter take the course?
Yes, she wants to be part of it and help, actually. So.
Yeah. Oh, she wants to help along the way.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So is she aspiring then? I know you talked a little bit. She's at the gym with you and stuff. She's aspiring to be like mom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then back to your son, like he's looking up to mom as well and learning, and they're growing into teenagers and then life and everything else, and they I mean, you know, you say they're good kids, but you know, they're kids. They do silly stuff like sometimes, but are brother and sister close?
I would say they're close, yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
They do have their moments, but as do any children.
Right.
But yeah, they're good kids.
You sit back and watch them and then go, yeah, those are my kids. I'm pretty proud of my kids.
Yeah. Especially when they come up and give me those random little hugs and stuff, feels good.
Yeah. I'm grateful for you. Just from watching the posts, like you're a part of my day, just so you know. And I just go like, oh yeah, there it is. It usually pops up. I have 4 or 5 that I make sure I look out for, and you're on that list, and I'm grateful for what I've learned from you, and then you know, getting to know you a little bit here as well.
Thank you.
Do you have a timeline? You talked about a lot of these goals with your studio and your business and stuff. Do you have a timeline set to it?
I would say in the next few years, for sure.
Yeah. And then
just keep growing and evolving.
Keep growing and evolving. Will you speak on stage? Have you done any of that sort of thing?
I have not.
Is that on the list? I feel like it should be.
It's definitely be a fear to overcome.
Yeah.
For sure.
You can do it. I think you are just getting started from what I can tell. And not that I'm the biggest all-be opinion guy or anything, but we're going to talk more. And I'm going to keep following your journey. And
Thank you.
I'm grateful for your friendship. And
Thank you. I'm grateful for you too. Thank you so much.
Is there anything else, last thing that maybe you want to throw out there that I didn't bring up?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity.
Oh, you're welcome. Hey, we're going to put everything down in the comments below if you're watching this online so you can learn more about Heather. Give her a follow on Facebook. I'm telling you, if you want to be inspired, she's definitely one that can do all of that. But you know what I'm going to say? Click the love button and click the share button. It's the most important button so we can share Heather's wonderful story and everybody else I have here in the show. But as always, that's all the time I got for you this week. Have a great week and an even better weekend. We'll see you next time right here in the show. Bye for now.
Bye.